I'd love you to sort of explain or share with everybody the mistakes that junior level people make and how those contrast with sort of senior level marketers with regards to the mistakes they make in the way they think about measurement and analytics.
First of all, they think of it as measurement. Well, just tell me, how many people came to our website? Well, let me explain for about 4 hours how we don't really know. It's like I can give you a number that with a margin of error of 5%, and I can be 20% confident that I'm hitting the number really well. And I just lost my audience. Nobody wants to hear that. Just tell me how many people saw my ad. How many people are searching for that search term? It's, well, it's roughly this, it's sort of that, it's kind of this. You can't tell me exactly? No, get over it. So that's the first mistake. It's not accounting. It's statistics. It's likelihood and probability. And once you embrace that, and then you move it over into the analysis, which is, well, what do these probabilities and likelihoods suggest? And that's where the analyst comes in. It's not just let's capture the data and clean it up and throw it in a spreadsheet and make a pie chart out of it. It's let's think about what these numbers actually mean and how they can help us. And by the way, what business problem are you trying to solve by asking me that question? Oh, well, now we've got a senior analyst.
Right. And then once you move up into the C-suite, right, obviously it's not always explained to them that it's essentially the much of the data they're looking at is not accounting level, right, but is in fact, it's not a census, it's samples that are used to create this information. So, what mistakes are they making at the senior level, other than perhaps not necessarily knowing the origin of the data?
It's the same mistake. They're looking for a balance sheet and a profit and loss statement for marketing. So mistake number one, marketing doesn't do that. Marketing is about psychology and changing hearts and minds and affinity and loyalty, and that these numbers are messy regardless. And then there is no standard output. Just give me the chart. Just give me the graph. Just give me the dashboard. Well, okay, fine. Here you are. I hope you find it useful. Is a bad relationship. Tell me what the corporate goals are this month. I mean, I don't need to read the annual report to say what our values are and we're trying to change the world. What's on your plate? What are you trying to solve for, C-suite, right now? Because I've got all of this data and some of it's going to be very useful. And if you explain to me the most important key performance indicator, I can go find out a whole bunch of stuff that will be valuable. And then I can find out a bunch of stuff that might be valuable, and I can run tests on it. And I can come back and give you not advice, not even recommendations. I can give you information based on data that will be useful to exactly what you're trying to accomplish. If you just say, I'm going golfing next week and I want to tell the schmo I'm going to play with that my website gets more traffic than his, sure, here's a number, pick one. But if you want analysts to really help you, and oh, by the way, then you want to get them engaged in data science and machine learning, okay, now we just need a really good problem to chew on and let us do our job.